Here's a hack for you if you're publishing a ton of content and it's not turning into sales and things like that. I've been using this one for a long time and I found it to be ridiculously effective. So there's two steps to it. The first step is you want to find what I like to call the tip of the spear. That's going to be a shorter piece of content, maybe 30, 45 seconds long. Don't do it at 5 seconds. That's too short and you could get a ton of people like accidentally watching it. And the stuff, the kind of content that you want to use, you could have already made this. You don't need to go make something new. But what you want it to be is something that speaks directly to your target customer. So make sure that it's not you sitting down to eat breakfast or something like that. You know what I mean? Make sure it actually speaks to your target customer and that it's solving one of their problems. All right. So you're going to run that literally for like $1 a day and just bid on engagement. Totally cool, no big deal. And just let that run. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go into your ads manager and you're going to build an audience based around people who have watched 95% of that video. So that really helps eliminate a lot of, just people scrolling by who, maybe forgot to scroll past and are like, no, Ma, I don't want that sandwich. You know what I mean? That happens a lot. Then what you do is you're going to take another video that also speaks to them, but then solves like a problem a little further down on their problem chain. And you're going to run that video for another $1 a day to only the people who have watched 95% of that first video. What does this do? Well, as you know, there are like 500 hours of content published on social media every minute. It's insane. Oh my God. Well, that means there's tons of noise. So unless you have an entire factory cranking out content, there's no way you're going to keep up with that. And even if people like you, even if they follow you, you're just going to get lost in the noise. What this does, by just putting a little bit of loot behind it, it helps keep you in front of people who actually are interested in what you're doing. All right? That builds that whole know, like, and trust. That way you become more front of mind and you actually have a snowball's chance of standing out. So there you go. You're welcome. Seriously, like I've done so many sales, coaching, info products, you name it, just with this one little method. You're welcome. Do this. Seriously, do it. It'll change your life. See you in the next one.